Well, welcome to Difficult Terrain Podcast. Glad to have you guys back this week. It's been so long since we played before. I did have a question for you guys, and this is one slightly optional question. My question is...
That makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Have you had any interesting or unusual interactions with the police?
Oh.
That you'd be willing to share with the world?
I have one immediately.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
Oh, no one else wants to jump forward? Okay, well, I'll go. So, I was walking home from work in DC, and I'd hurt my leg. I had ankle problems for a while. So, I was limping home, carrying a grocery bag in a hoodie, walking. I was maybe a block and a half away at this point.
Hood up or hood down?
Hood up, because it was cold.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about a block and a half away from my home time, and a police car goes past me and stops. The cop gets out of the car, comes around the front of his car, unclips his holster, puts his hand next to his the pistol grip, and then I hear him. He's like, "Stop right there!" And then mutters something in his intercom. Something comes back, and he's like, "Never mind, you're good," and gets back in his car and drives away.
That's scary.
It was a little freaky, I'll be honest. At the end of the day, it was like 12 or 1 a.m. It was not a good way to end my night. Although, at least I wasn't shot. That was an upside.
That's a big plus. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was one of my most recent interactions with police officers.
When was this?
Oh, this was 2016.
Oh,
so
okay. A while ago.
It's been a little, maybe 26 end of 2016.
Yeah, almost 6 years.
Yep.
Wow. They've been reformed since then, so everything's
yeah.
That's cool.
They've taken care of everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matt, how about you, man? You look like you've had a lot of interactions with the cops.
I do have a heavy foot, so yes. I mean, the baseline comment here is, I had this realization, maybe like a year or two ago, and it's like the perfect personification of, privilege and how lucky you're born into in this world, this culture, and I realized that I am way more fearful of cop cars than I am of cops. See, police officer, and that's the privilege of everything that's been talked about in the news. Oh, hello, officer. To this. But when I'm in a car, most likely going 10, 15 plus over the speed limit, but that's where the potential to have negative interactions are there. And now that I have a 2-year-old, certainly when I drive, I'm much more tame and lame. I'd say prudent is normally how I drive, but also just waving to cop cars now, because my son likes to just wave at every car that goes by, and they sometimes throw the lights on without the siren just to kind of give them the experience of seeing the flashing lights. So again, recognize that is a grotesque privilege that not all are welcome to in this world. So very thankful, and hopefully we continue to get more and more positivity towards everyone interacting with the police.
It's fair. Do you not use Waze all times?
I don't know.
Oh, I keep my Waze on at all times. Outside the district. Nobody pulls you over in DC except for Josh, apparently. If you like Josh.
Well, I was walking, so I was pulled over while walking.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I go to Virginia, so I keep my Waze on all the time. And then whenever I see someone pulled over, I'm like, didn't use Waze, did you?
It's not. Waze is only good in certain situations, right? Like, Waze is not perfect. It is if cops are just driving.
Oh yeah.
Like, Waze is not going to have them on there. So
because Waze only knows because other drivers snitch, right? That's what these guys.
Exactly.
It's the snitch app.
Yeah, you got to keep it on, but you can't say, "All right, I'm good on Waze." That means I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep your eyes open, but I've never had a ticket. You see them ahead of time, you slow down, you're good to go.
You've never had a ticket ever?
Not since I've used Waze.
Okay.
I've gotten many a ticket in my youth. Many. Yeah. But yeah. Waze has saved my life. Saved my insurance anyway.
Yeah.
I see you hiding over there, Lorna. You got a good cop story for me?
Yeah, I got nothing
positive,
to say.
Negative?
So
pleading the fifth.
Dodge it.
I say yes. Trying to hide from the camera.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Any of our listeners are in the blue, shout out. I would like to get a PBA support card.
Yeah, that thing. So that is, I have many stories involving cars, almost all of them. But the last one was involving a PBA card. Is when I like driving fast cars. I've got a Subaru STI, and I was showing my friend how fast it was back in the day. It was like, this is 2007. So a long time ago, 15 years ago. Damn. I just broke up with my ex-girlfriend whose dad was a cop. So I had one of the family member PBA cards still in my wallet. So I pulled out.
Is this a Jersey thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I've actually only seen them in Jersey. Yeah. You know what the PBA is?
Nope.
The Policemen's Benefits Association?
Brotherhood Association.
Benevolent Association.
Benevolent. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. So like,
There's a knowledge purveyor.
it's like if you're friends with a cop, they give you this card and you show it when you get pulled over, and it's like, I'm friends with a cop, I'm good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's out in the open corruption.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I wish I had one of those when I was walking.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, like if you're doing really, rough things, you'll still kind of get popped for it. But if you're kind of
It's
like,
cool.
I was
know
doing
it's
8 over,
So I was showing my friend how fast my car was, and this was on this lone stretch of highway. I made a left out onto this highway at a light, 22 for all those from Central Jersey, and I just like punched the gas up through, I think it was like 5th gear. So in this car it was like I was going like over 120, and I passed by a cop. Speed limit was 55, and heart's pounding. I get pulled over. I like hand him all my stuff, everything's shaking, and like pull out the PBA card along with it, and I hand it to him. He's like, that was a record. Like, I've never seen anyone go that fast here. I was like, yeah. He's like, did you just like gun it from that light back there? I was like, I actually made a left, sir. And he's like, wow, man, this thing's fast, isn't it? It's like, just don't do that again. Have a good night. And just turns around and leaves. It's like, oh boy. That would have been one hefty ticket.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Those things are
That's
amazing.
like, what do they call that? Reckless driving or something at that point? Or
In
Reckless
Virginia,
endangerment?
it is a felony. Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't go that fast anymore.
What? That's a good call.
Yeah.
Only with a baby on board. You got to get them acclimated young.
Yeah. Exactly.
Need for speed.
The cards expire after a certain number of years too. So he mentioned ex-girlfriend too, so we didn't get the connect for the next one. It's like,
I do have a story about how it got ripped up, but that's for another time. And not for on air.
Oh, okay. All right.
bonus content for the Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
So speaking of, you may be hearing a voice in the dark here. We have a guest today. Just King, welcome to the podcast, and
Thank you.
glad to have you here.
All right.
Do you have a good cop story?
I've got a lot, but several of them are associated with my job. So as far as what I'll share, kind of going into the way back, I used to work. I'm from New Jersey. I used to work down at the shore, and I would work the overnights. So I would hang out with my friends. I was supposed to be to work at 11. I would hang out till like 11:30, 11:45, and then I would be like, shit, I gotta get to work. So I would just gun it down the parkway, just bomb like 120, 125, just try to get there as quick as I can. And this one time, it's right in front of the exit that I need to go to. I'm maybe like a mile from the exit, and I see there's a cop on the side of the road. And there was no slowing down. Like, I just went blazing by him, and I was like, all right, here we go. And so I kept up that speed. I go around a curve. Just around the curve is the exit. I take the exit at about 85. And the way this road worked is you come around the exit, and then straight ahead of you was an auto body shop. And the road, it was a T, the road went right or left. So I didn't look, I didn't stop. I just trusted it being late at night. I went straight across the street into the auto body shop, pulled my little Ford Probe behind a big tow truck, turned my lights off, and just sat there.
Oh,
And maybe
You
like,
GTA'd him? Oh my
I GTA'd.
god!
Maybe like 30 seconds later, this cop car comes screaming off the exit. He gets to the stop. I see him looking left, looking right. One way to the island, one way to the mainland. And he's like, all right. He bombs off towards Sea Isle City. And I let him go. And then I pull out and I go to where I work, which is a little convenience store called a Wawa. And so I go and I go to work. Think nothing of it, like, whew, made it. About 3 hours later, I'm working in the back and I just hear up front, they're asking the front desk girl, hey, who owns that red Ford Probe parked outside?
Oh, damn.
Just stayed in the back and she's like, I don't know, I'm not sure. He's like, oh, all right. Luckily, nothing ever came of it. But that guy definitely recognized my car.
Damn, that is lucky. That is your lucky.
Yeah.
And
we gave them
skill,
free
too.
coffee. Well, some of that, but we gave them free coffee all the time. So I like to think that I legally bribed a police officer to not look too hard as to who owned that car.
Man.
Oh, man.
So that was East Coast? Because
That was
there might
New
be
Jersey, yeah.
a connection here. Yeah, did you grow up in New Jersey?
I grew up in New Jersey. I went to college in Pennsylvania, and I moved out to the West Coast.
So Eric lives in Pennsylvania today.
Nice.
And the only reason I visited Pennsylvania was because of King. So went up and we stayed in, it's not city center, Center City.
Center City, yeah. It's not downtown.
Yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah, so it's a small world.
Yeah. Matt's from North Jersey.
Sorry.
The only Jersey. The Taylorham jersey. The Taylorham jersey.
And none of y'all have any classic Jersey accent that I would expect from a from a TV show. So I'm a little disappointed.
Well, the TV shows are all made in California, so
That's true.
how accurate are those actors?
I've never been to Jersey, so that's as much as I know.
Same.
Time for the difficult terrain roadshow.
Yeah, exactly.
I was trying to decide which story to tell. So I have a story to tell, and I always want to be an artist, terrible at any sort of drawing, artistic sculpture, nothing. I'm terrible at all of it. So I had friends who were graffiti artists, like really could have standalone artists by themselves, some of them. And so I would often look out for them for painting. I'd watch out for cops. I'd watch out for store owners, while they tag whatever they're tagging. And so one night, I guess I won't mention ages because I don't want to implicate myself. So we'll say 17. I was 17 in college. Yeah. They were hitting a wall, doing a big mural type of situation, like probably a good hour of work. They were like about 40, 50 minutes in, so it wasn't a quick one. And I yelled, the cops were coming, I yelled one time, everybody hit the ground, and the cops see this mural, and they shine their light at it, because you can tell when you shine light on paint, if it's fresh enough because of how it reflects. And they teach cops this stuff. So they decide to roll up and around, and we know, okay, it's gone for us. So we all break for it in different directions. And I run around through the Taco Bell, and I don't know why, because I'm an idiot, I guess, but I ran into a dumpster. It was a fenced-in dumpster. And I ran behind the dumpster, and I realized a buddy of mine had signed my arm with some graffiti. So I'm like licking my hand and trying to wipe this graffiti off that is incriminating. Stuck behind this dumpster. And then what happens is I see two car lights pull all the way up to the other side of the dumpster, the opposite of me. And now it's fenced in. So it's kind of like its own little room. I'm between the fence and the back of the dumpster, and I'm rubbing this tattoo off. And these cops get out of the car, the door's open, and they're like, "You see him? You see him?" And you hear all this radio talk, and they run off, and they're running around, and I hear them walk behind the fence and over where we were, and there's another set of cops roll up the side. They call reinforcements, and all these cops are running around. It must be 15 minutes. I'm just back behind this dumpster, sitting there or standing there. Like, when are they going to find me? So everything kind of calms down. Everybody starts walking instead of running, all the cops. And the footsteps go back to the car. And they're like, okay, well, I guess they got away. They get in the car, chunk. And I think at the last moment they realize, oh, there's a dumpster in front of us with a fence around it. So they shine their big cop light over it. And then they put their car in reverse and they take off. And they were 5 feet from me like the whole time.
Wow.
Had no idea I was right there. So dumb move on my part. But on the other hand, I guess it works. So whatever.
That's how
whatever gets the result.
Taco Bell got their Live Mas slogan.
I like how many resources they send after some graffiti.
it was Louisville, Kentucky, so they only have so much to do all day.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the police, you guys are down here policing these caverns.
For like what you might just
nailed it.
Looking through. I would call this policing.
Just looking through. Just mapping out and killing anyone in the way. Maybe that's not policing. That's probably extreme policing.
Oh, well, maybe some policing. Maybe that is appropriate. Never mind. I take it back.
So you guys go you're told to map out some of these caves. There's all these caves after the graduation attack that are being mapped out. They think these are probably the caves that are a little bit less dangerous, but they think you may find some stuff down here. So you're down here, and you get the maps from the people who originally were mapping out from the night before, and you decide to dig further and get into the business, what's going on down in these tunnels. When you get around this side, you find a secret door. I believe it was it Otua who found the secret door?
I think it was Korzakan.
I think it was Korzakan.
Maybe it was Korzakan. So the door is found. You open it up. You see some gremlins. It flips right around. It's like on a pivot in the middle of the door. So it pushes in, flips around, looks like a stone wall, closes right back. They don't even notice you. You're like, oh, let's do some diplomacy. Let's see if we can talk it out with these gremlins. And you walk in, and they look like they recognize you, and immediately roll into combat with you. They start reaching for their swords. They get aggressive, and they're ready to rock and roll. And that's where we are. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys into initiative if you all want to roll initiative.
Oh, I would love to.
All right, I got some brand new dice here that I'm excited to roll. First roll here.
Since we've leveled up, this initiative thing is kind of fun. I feel like I might be, unless you guys all got better rolls. My roll was 24.
Nice.
24 is pretty good.
I think you might be a top.
Are you serious? I need a refund.
I am.
On the dice?
Yeah.
I will mention, you all have hero points again. Don't forget.
Right. Good
We
call,
got rid
good
of
call.
the luck points. Is that the case?
We have removed luck points.
All right.
And if you want to use it on the first initiative, you're welcome to. Eric.
I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah, waste it right now.
No, thank you.
I
fair enough.
might. I rolled a 2.
No, don't waste it. Don't waste it.
Get a 9.
It could be life-saving,
Yeah.
not initiative.
Going
but-
second or dying. I don't know which one.
Fine.
I mean, if you really want to use it, please.
It
don't let
does
us
seem
stop
like
you,
something Korzakan would want to use a hero point on. It's going first.
But, I mean,
I'm just the only one in this room right now. Also.
People will
true.
sit in front of you, maybe.
All right.
All right. How about
Natural 1 for a 10.
Ooh. And Josh?
a dirty 14.
But guess who is first of all people? Who loves level 3 is Otua. You're up first.
Wait.
What would you like to do?
Well, given that, as the sorcerer that Otua is, and naturally at the very, very back of the party, he's going to use reach and then throw one electric arc in there at that first little poor goblin that is right in the sight line of us all.
You could
Oh, yeah,
pop both
both.
these guys if you wanted.
Yeah, let's blow their brains through the back wall of that cave over there.
All right. I will roll this reflex save. All right. The one closest to you rolls a 24, and the other one is a natural 19, 29, which might be a crit save.
Yeah.
It's DC 19.
So the first one will take half damage. If you want to roll your damage, your electric shoots past all the other heroes. They're all like all your guys' ears are like ringing a little bit. Zaps the guy in the front. How much?
9 total, so half is 4 or 5.
4.
depending upon- 4. Okay.
Always round down. Sadly.
Always round down.
Okay.
yeah.
So the guy that you missed is up, and he is going to
They're approaching
And-
our party.
takes a strike at Korzakan here. This little mini gremlin comes at you.
We are getting very bottlenecked here. For those not watching, we're all in a straight line here, filtering into this room, and it's not good. It's not good.
And this gremlin has run up
It's
to
not great,
the
Bob.
northeast of Korzakan, right by the door opening. Takes a swing for 19.
I have 19 AC.
All right, so it stabs you. It's a tiny little dagger. It's almost like a little thimble it's using, and actually does 0 damage to you. Doesn't even make it through your leather armor.
Do I have an opportunity to get back at him or it with the
Yeah. So it's
opportune
called the
repose?
Yep, exactly. You can only do that though when they critically fail. This guy hit you, but it did no damage. It did no damage. So
Now for Korzakan, you do see a very familiar face in here. It turns around and looks at you. It is Kershkin. You have fought this creature before. Interrupted and ruined your clothes
Very frustrating.
on your walk to meet all the professors. Kershkin, it's your turn. What would you like to do? And King will be playing Kershkin. I know you're. I'm just filling space.
Yeah.
Well, you decide.
Right.
Camping.
Well, don't want to lose that bottleneck. I do have a short.
This is a legendary bottleneck just to fill some void
yeah,
here.
no,
This is
absolutely
like King Leonidas would be proud of this.
Yeah.
I am absolutely not wasting that. So
Whatever weapon you use, you do have to take an action to pull it out.
right.
FYI.
No, I understand that. So that would be one action draw. So yeah, I'm gonna draw the short bow and take a shot.
Kershkin looks like a dog in the
Kinda
encounter
like a dog,
images.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it just got okay.
There we go. Okay.
There it is.
That's a lot scarier now. When you see all this stuff, we only saw about half these as players. Now there are
Kershkin kinda
6.
looks like a.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled in game. Okay, great.
Oh,
What was
so
that
if you're
result
muted.
for our our listeners?
That is 32.
Yeah,
As a natural
What was that?
20,
Minutes.
that's a natural 20.
That's a nat 20 right there.
Yeah,
and then that 20. So that's
Double.
the double.
still muted.
Oh. It actually Zoom finally asked me, do I want to unmute? I think
I did it. I clicked the button.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so you hit him right in the spot and double damage. So you want to roll your damage, which would be
Yeah.
So short bows have deadly D10. That means you add a D10 on top of it. So you do double that damage, and then you add a D10 on top of
double that, and then I'm adding a.
it. Yeah.
do you have your dice with you or
No, I've just been using the.
totally fine?
Yeah,
Very
keep
lucky.
using it. Yeah, keep doing it.
I'm cool with
All
it.
right.
Great.
That should have been way worse, but okay, cool. It's fine.
So
Yeah,
a total of 6 damage.
3 damage.
So what
Oh,
could
I
have
see.
been 22
Oh.
damage?
It's a bit on the low side.
This
Is
is a wee bit.
Almost minimum.
Yeah,
What is the
Awesome.
total damage?
4.
4.
but it looks like you've already taken 2, so just 2 more.
Cool. So that was one action to draw the weapon, one action to shoot, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step over here, and that'll do it.
Can you tell he's a PF1 player?
Yeah, right. 5-foot step.
So pulls out his bow, takes a shot, critical shot that didn't really do much. Thank goodness for you guys. Takes a step to the side, and then a couple of these monsters go. They both do the same thing. So they both pull out their short swords, and then they go dark. Their whole faces go dark. Their eyes turn black. And this is all around a table. So just to set the scene here, you guys have opened this door. There's a table that's about 2 feet off the ground. There's a big map on it that's being held down by like stones. And around it, there's all these gremlins that were arguing over it when you walked in. And now they have gotten to battle with you. So 2 of the blue gremlins do the same thing. Pull out the short swords. They turn black. Their eyes turn black as night. And they look ready to go.
The ones on the south of the table that look like angry Yodas with knives.
Yeah.
Correct. Angry blue
Yes.
Yodas.
Angry
Yes,
blue
got it.
Yodas.
4 o'clock and 5 o'clock Yodas.
Yes. Yes.
If only I could look like a 5 o'clock Yoda.
You do every day. It's okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Klaus, you're up.
Oh, convenient. Klaus will follow Korzakan's example in the sense of spirit, since Korzakan has not yet gone, and move into the room.
Yeah.
Meat,
a good call.
shield,
Yes.
shield.
So Klaus strides forward, looks and sees the mess that we've just walked into. Well, we were only trying to talk. You're the ones that's pulled the swords and the bolts and the bows. And admittedly, Klaus already has his sword out. Well, we went to the caverns.
Normally I'd make
To
you
the
roll
north.
through that, but they're tiny, so you're
Yeah.
able to get through them pretty easily.
I was more worried about attacks of opportunity, but I was kind of hoping they wouldn't have it. And Klaus is going to strike one of these small-sized gremlins to the north, labeled as a Jinkin, but...
Oh, the labels are visible.
Hey, Dolph.
Great.
Oh, yeah, by the way, they're visible.
Christian does have the unluck aura.
Thank you for mentioning, since I'm letting you... Yeah, I haven't really looked at his...
20 feet, DC 20 will save, roll twice and take the worst result. On successful save, they're immune. Otherwise, they have to roll twice and take the worst result on all checks as long as they...
All
okay.
right.
I
That's a
forgot
pretty
about
sweet
this.
ability.
Yeah, we dealt with this back
Okay,
when first
so-
we met him.
Roll twice on a will save and take the worst. And it's a DC...
Oh, no, so you just need to take a will save currently. One will save.
Okay,
if you
so
fail it, then you get disadvantage, if you will, in
Okay.
D&D terms. Yeah.
All right.
On all checks.
On all checks, I think I'm
Yeah.
going to use my hero point here. I
Why?
think that's
Yeah.
that's going to be
Seems
super
good.
helpful. Yeah,
Seems
because
good.
I don't expect to roll well the first time. Probably not the second either, honestly. And that's cracked between a 17 and a 15, so that was lame. But that's an natty 20 on one of them, and a 9 on the other. So I definitely needed the crit. So glad I used a hero point. So that's a save.
Perfect.
Cool.
So you... Like the Cooler. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Cooler. Great movie. It's a casino guy who makes people unlucky by being around them.
Oh.
It's kind of like Joe O'Brien of casinos.
Oh, okay.
And he so comes up, you feel a little pool of unluckiness, but you resist it, and you think you're good for
What
at
does
least.
unluckiness feel?
Good question.
Yeah, well, I'm not an unlucky person, I couldn't tell you.
As an unlucky person, I can tell you there's an emptiness within you that you can never fill. That's what unlucky feels like.
Are you sure that's
Um,
unlucky, Josh? Maybe you...
Is this
It's
unlucky?
either
I'd
that or
like to
depression or
see
it's existential
deep
dread.
trauma.
I'm not sure which yet.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe you just need the Lord. I don't know.
I don't even think the Lord can feel this. Anyway, so I'm going to spell strike the little gremlin to the south of me. So Klaus infuses his blade with a spell, a gouging claw, for mechanics speaking, but like you can see like wind enter into his blade before he goes to strike.
And King Josh plays a Magus, by the way. So
Oh wait.
they're
you-
hating PF1. So long story.
Good to know. So I guess, I always feel like I'm the target anyway because of DPS, but that's fine. But this might be a miss. So 18 to hit.
18's a hit.
Oh, sweet. That'll be 13 damage.
Strong hit. And it's his turn. It's this little gremlins. This has like a weird jaws, and it's kind of an unusual looking little monster. It goes to attack you.
It has like 2 mouths.
Yeah, you think it might have specialized in something unusual, but it has a little hammer, and it will take a swing at you.
But I can get on.
I am so confused. Why is there a dog and a guy with 2 mouths attacking us?
So these are all
They'll say,
gremlins in the
"Oh,
Pathfinder
just-"
world.
Yeah. Just a dog.
15 to hit, I'm sure will miss. Second
15 will
attack
miss, yes.
will be 18.
Also a miss. Man,
Also a miss.
this is amazing. I don't know what it feels like to be missed. Oh. It's not that way. I meant like normally I get hit, guys. Existential dread's not real.
It will take a third attack at you and miss. Zoe, you are next, by the way.
Yep. So Zoe is going to cast Reinforced Eidolon on Gordy as Gordy strides up to get flanking against the creature with the multiple mouths with Klaus.
Fair enough.
And then
Gordy, let's do this.
And then Gordy will reach out and try to slap the thing with the mouth. The what?
The like button?
The like button. Smash that like button.
And
Hit
smash
that
the bell button.
16 with flanking, so it's flat-footed. So I guess that does hit since 18 hit.
That will hit.
All right. Max damage though. 12 damage.
Holy cow.
And then Zoe's not going to step up. Gordy's just going to slap another time with his razor leaf, as I've termed it here. It is 17. Oh, 17 still, actually.
17 hits, flanking, you're good.
Nice. Okay, 8 points of damage.
Describe your kill.
Yeah, so Gordy just kind of strides in here and just reaches out with his vine first and just slaps this thing down, and then comes across with a leaf and just slices him across and in twain with his very, very sharp leaf blades.
Blade hands.
Blade hands, leaf vines. And that is the end of their turn.
So next is the last blue gremlin. And it pulls its sword out and also has like a black overlay on it. Just eyes go black, kind of a black aura around it. And
Don't like how this is building up. Not one bit. Not one bit.
not one bit. So what I do need is Gordy to roll. You feel, and you probably both feel this since you guys are connected, you feel your mind fill with doubt. I'm going to need a will save from Gordy.
All right. Oh, we forgot to do the Aura of Misfortune for Gordy stepping in.
Which is very important because, oh, well, no, there's no, oh yeah, because there'll be saves here. So
Yeah.
yes, go ahead and roll your will save, Gordy.
All right. I'm going to use my hero point, actually, the same way Klaus did for that Aura of Misfortune, just because I don't want to have misfortune. That sounds terrible. Oop, that would have been a 17, so I wouldn't have gotten it. Well, okay. It didn't matter. 2 8s. So, yeah. Or 9 and 8. So,
Dual eights.
Gordy is cursed, so... Hand off the
Unlucky.
chess piece with that guy who died? With the Nargriff or whatever?
There's no negative to attacks, it's just a save. So you get
Oh, it's
disadvantage
just saves. Got
on
it.
save. So he'll take a disadvantage on this save.
All right, we'll save again, right?
Yep.
Okay. Probably not going to be worse than this, but we'll see. Yep. 12.
12. Okay. So he is going to get -1 on attacks.
Just -1 on attacks, or is there a?
That's it. That is it. There's something around it, but I don't want to give you too much. So
Is there a status, or is it just net? Okay, -1 to attacks. Got it.
that
I'll-
is the status? Yeah.
I'll
We'll have
try
to
to
remember.
Yeah.
You will remember. I trust you.
Okay.
Korzakan, I know you are. Are you last? Almost last.
Almost.
Yeah, almost last.
But maybe the strongest one to walk in here and do something. What you want to do?
So I want to get here. It looks like I can. Can I?
I will say, so Lorna, you can occupy that thing's space because it is tiny.
Okay.
Okay.
There's at least that.
We'll go with that.
Okay, cool. So I was thinking of tumbling into that. Yeah, doable.
Good call. Yep. I'll give it to you. Tumble
Okay.
through.
Lovely little tumble through. My lovely high rolling dices, 'cause that's what they're gonna be. Okay,
Damn right.
awesome. 26.
Oh yeah. You tumble through. No problem at all. You have panache now.
I have panache. So some stabby with my rapier. So 26.
Well, that will definitely hit, and that might even be. No, it's not. It's not critical though.
Hit, not crit.
8 total points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, remember you
It's a
do two more damage when you have panache.
Would you like to take a second attack?
I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna get on the other side of this table, pick it up, and just try to squish them, or trying to hit them with the table is not going to be more advantageous than any other type of strike, unfortunately, right? You don't get extra points for, like, cool strategies. Pancaking.
Sometimes I've gotten mad at you.
Our GM is very, very understanding to that.
I'll just hit him again. Oh, fell over. I'm stabbing this thing again.
Okay.
So that was a 22.
Oh yeah, 22. With your even with a -5, nice. It is that is a hit.
10, 12 damage.
Okay, you guys are messing these guys up. Would you like to describe your kill?
Good. Just you know what? I stabbed it so many times in the neck it decapitates it. Like small holes added
Decapitation by
together.
degree.
Yeah.
Korzakan.
Oh, and then I know what happens. Like just kick it off. Just tumbles.
You kick the head off?
Yeah. I've loosened it.
Korzakan's such a badass.
Klaus, roll a reflex hit.
Oh no, I'm really bad at those.
Wait. No.
It's okay. Korzakan, that's so cool. I don't mind.
Do need a will save. You're feeling a little unlucky.
Okay, so that's just a D20.
Yep. Plus your will bonus.
Okay, it seems like everyone else is doing this, so I'm probably just going to use a luck point for this as everybody else is. So that means I can roll like 3 times. Is that it?
Just twice.
Okay, I got
roll a third.
18. 7. It's a 7 of a will bonus, so.
Oh yeah, you're good. So didn't affect you.
We didn't know we needed a dog right now, but we did.
King is playing a dog in this feat, so.
That's true.
This little one in the bottom left corner, she's in rags, and she's kind of Dobby looking, if you will, for some other program we know nothing of, and
no rights to.
She moves to the very low corner and like kind of huddles down, covers her head up, and just hides in the corner there.
And this creature looks kind of like a warthog version of Dobby.
Very skinny warthog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
For those at home.
But that will bring it all the way back up to top. And Otua, you're up. Otua is you up.
I will cast a telekinetic projectile. Dolph had mentioned there was a bunch of stones on the table kind of guarding this map that Korzakan did not flip over yet. So I will fire one of those stones at, let's say, this 6 o'clock Angry Yoda.
You're not in the room. You can't see in there.
Yeah. You can't. The only one you can see from your angle is this one here.
Okay. Oh, then then we'll hit him. Or her. I rolled a natural 9 plus my modifier, so it's a 18.
18. Okay. Yeah. Even with bonuses, he's not the fastest target in the West. So yeah, you knock him beside the head with a stone.
Nice.
And you
Okay.
have
Yeah.
one
So
action
then I'll just throw up a shield afterwards for that. But just to balance it out.
Although
I'm like a decade away from them.
What's your damage?
So the first one was a 4, and then the next one's going to be 3. So 7 plus 4, 11 to our goblin friend on the 3 o'clock side.
Describe your kill.
Whoa.
Otua from long range just, kind of force shoves rocks that just, bulge through both of his blackened eyes, and his head kind of explodes outwards. And he then
Gallagher
just
style?
shrivels down to the ground, and you hear a loud kind of squishy plop.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Okay, extreme kill Otua.
Kirschkin, you see some of your comrades falling to your north and to your east. 3 gremlins down, and there are only 3 left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use my short bow again on Korzakan.
First action takes a shot.
Oh, man.
Wow.
What?
She's gonna roll nat 20s all night.
Natural
Okay.
20. Yeah. Don't forget to
right.
call it out just for because no one can actually see that. Only us.
King nat 20.
And that's 11 damage.
Korzakan, bow hits you. You take 11. Oh, you already got it. 11 damage. So one action
Alright,
down. 2
second
actions left.
action. Just take a quick look at this here. Yeah, we're going to shoot again. Same target.
Hey, while you're rolling nat 20s, why not?
Well, exactly, right? Let's see what happens. That is less than a 20.
A natural 3. Yeah, 15 will not hit.
Not hit. All right. Third action, I'm just going to shoot again.
This would be a +2. So it'd be 17.
My AC is 19, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that'll do it then.
All right. This little blue gremlin here hops up on the table
stole my idea.
and says, I had this idea. And attacks our buddy Gordy. Short sword comes down. Oh, for 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 3 damage.
Ooh.
It's over for you. Second attack coming your way is, I'm pretty sure, a miss at a 16.
That does miss.
Klaus, you're up though.
Oh, it's Klaus's turn.
He's surrounded by tiny dead bodies.
Well, I feel at home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Gordy has, with the Protect Companion, Gordy has DR, so I get 1 HP back. Super important to interrupt you, Josh. Sorry.
Oh, no. for Klaus's first action, there is a magical energy about him after casting the Gouging Claw spell strike, and he will harness that remaining energy to go into his Arcane Cascade, his Laughing Shadow stance. Another action to activate Dimensional Assault and teleport himself, perhaps a version of Misty Step, down to the south of this adorable puppy dog Korzakan, and strike
right into the heart of the battle.
This humanoid-shaped mist just drifts across the battlefield. And natty 17 for a 27 to hit, and that will be 3 damage because I rolled a nat 1. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I get a bonus to damage from the Arcane Cascade, which
of course you do. You're a magus.
Someone's a little bitter about the magus.
Level 3, teleporting around the battlefield. It's cool, it's fine.
I only get to do it once an encounter. That's all. That's just one per encounter.
Just once an encounter. It's fine.
Yeah. And then my last action will be to cast Shield.
All right. Zoe is going to kind of step up to see what's going on through here, because he doesn't really have a good view. And as Zoe steps up, Gordy is going to slap this little dog gremlin with...
Zoe, would you roll a will save for me?
Sure.
You're feeling a little unlucky.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I am. That is a 12.
12, okay. Yeah, you are in fact unlucky. You're affected by the cooler.
Fun. But this does not affect attacks, right?
No.
All right, so Gordy is gonna slap this doggy. 17,
right.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
10 points of damage to Korzakan.
Ooh. King, this little razor sharp vine comes down, he slaps you. Slap with little slaps and cuts.
Oh no! Leaves!
Very dramatic.
It's fall already.
I love when they turn color.
And, all right, seeing how little damage was being done, Gordy's just going to slap again. Natural 1. Oh, that is not fun. All right, and then Zoe will protect his Eidolon Gordy with his final action. So that is the end of their turns.
With his mustache.
Yes.
All right, this blue little gremlin down here takes a step up. Klaus, I need a... are you unlucky? No, you passed that. Yeah, just a will save for me.
Just a will save? Well, let's see how willful Klaus is. Oh, natty 16 for a 23.
You felt like a little depression setting in, but then it balanced out. You're fine. But this little blue gremlin is going to take a attack at you.
Bang it.
Little goblin slicer type of thing. Ooh, that's pretty good. 23.
That will hit even with the shield.
That would be 3 damage.
How dare you?
Again. Second attack, natural 1.
That hurts worse than the 3.
Speaking of Korzakan, it's your turn.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm pissed at Korzakan right now. Hitting me these, like, just singling me out and whatnot. So we're gonna stroll on down there. We're strolling.
Thanks a hurt, Korzakan.
We're strolling.
Yeah.
There we go. And I'm gonna do a confident finisher on this one because I really just want this to F this guy up. So let's see here.
So you want to fun him up, right? That's what the F stands for.
I don't think we were ever. Look, I haven't been believed on these things, so I think we've committed to this being adult content.
That's fair. Yeah.
So it could have been addressed earlier.
I'm just fucking with you. Don't worry
Too
about
far in. We're 99%, so we can't go back. All right, here. So, okay, awesome. I got a 23.
That is a hit for Korzakan.
Awesome. So 4d6 handy calculator, just so I don't get distracted or whatnot. Okay.
Could this be the end?
I hope
of
so.
our Korzakan?
5, But I'm also thinking we get enough information from the little one, and I'm not going to let you guys give me the opportunity not to kill this fucker. So that's 4. Okay. So that's 14 points. So 16 points.
16 points. Oh, still up and kicking. Not too bad.
Okay. I'm just going to do the same thing I did before, but it's just not going to be a confident finisher. So.
Right.
See what I can do.
Third attack or second attack. Rather.
Slap it with your rapier.
I got a 16.
Ooh.
Flanking?
Natural or?
That total.
Total. Okay, 16 is going to miss on Kurshkin.
Even with flanking?
Even with flanking.
Okay,
Ooh.
And I believe I moved, so I'm done.
So he's very slick, Mother Joker. Oh. All right, this little one here, Klaus, you Empyrean freaked this little thing out. It runs to the other side and huddles over here in cowarding fear.
Darby, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm so sorry.
Otua, it's all you.
So I've heard about this Kurshkin fellow, but I have not been able to see him.
You
yet.
currently know, not since the last time you fought.
So no, but if right now, like I can't cast the spell because I physically am not.
Visibly, yeah, you don't have line of sight.
Visible line of sight. Okay, so your sorcerer boy is gonna. Otua's gonna step into the fray.
Step on in. What you got?
Yeah, I want to be.
I think there is
next to the 2 dead bodies over here. Okay,
Maybe
I'll go 25. I'm not seeing where here is, but I'll take you there. Yeah, I'll take that. Cool.
All right, so you move right into the room right above Korzakan, who's protecting you.
Thank
right
you.
by a couple
And
dead
I'm
gremlins.
going to pay it forward to Korzakan for constantly being our meat shield. I know that Korzakan and Kurshkin have a lot of unspoken history. So Tui over here is going to flex his other new spell called Charitable Urge. Speaking of the virtue of charity, compelling a target to give away its possessions to the person nearest to it, which might be Korzakan. So I will need a will save from Kurshkin.
Kurshkin,
roll away.
All right. And we'll need a will save from Otua as well. You're feeling a little unlucky.
That's 19.
17 on the will save.
that'll fail for Kurshkin.
That fails for Kurshkin.
You're feeling unlucky, Josh. What does the spell do? I've never heard. You have the best spell list that I've never heard of.
So I can read it, but if Josh knows it better, Eric knows it better to expedite it. But on a failure,
So basically, go ahead, Josh. Go ahead, Matt. No, you got it.
No,
it's your spell.
No,
it's your spell.
No, but my interpretation is perpetually wrong on these spells. So you.
So the guy
how it actually
dies.
works.
That's what happens on fail.
Kurshkin just like all of a sudden gets this urge to hand over something to someone next to it. And so the nearest creature, which I guess there are 3, Kurshkin has to hand over one item in its possession. And so it can be
potentially
a weapon.
it's shiny new crossbow that he's been pummeling us with.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be.
But however, it can choose to be stunned for 1 round instead of giving up the item.
I didn't read that far.
Kind of dig giving up the item is kind of dope. Josh, maybe King, if you want to roll a d4, and Korzakan is 1, Klaus is 4, and you can roll a d4 by the bottom right of the screen under the chat. Okay, you got it. Okay, 1. So you hand Korzakan something.
Short bow.
Short bow.
You just... It's around it. I'm not going to shoot anybody else.
Right.
Here you go. Have fun with that.
Okay. She takes it, and or he takes it, and...
Yeah, that one action will happen on Kurshkin's next turn. Oh, it is now. It's Kurshkin's turn. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So don't kill Kurshkin. They're about to give us some goods.
Well, it's Kurshkin's turn.
I feel like we can get Kurshkin's goods when they're dead as well.
It's usually really easy to rob dead people.
Yeah, that's what I hear. No experience.
I'm not speaking from experience.
Yeah, exactly.
So you burn an action handing the short bow over to Korzakan. Whether he takes it or not, who knows? But you hand it over.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to... So first of all, just who's affected by the unlock aura?
Everyone but Klaus.
Not Klaus.
Okay. No. Not Klaus and not Korzakan. I think Korzakan passed.
Okay, great.
Korzakan? Okay.
So I'm going to cast Spider Sting on Korzakan.
Okay.
Is this while you're handing the bow over?
Yeah, just here you go.
Here, take this bow. Sting!
right?
I can't wait.
I think so.
till we
An
have attack
attack
opportunity.
roll. Oh no, fortitude save.
You save?
It would be a
7.
fortitude save D20. All right, so 7 plus her fortitude would be
14 is
14.
what I have.
Okay, you got it. Yep. So that'd be a fail.
So it's going to be 1 damage, and you're in feet.
Yeah, so this spider venom is coursing through Korzakan's veins right now.
Sounds great.
Spider sting. As he hands it to his stinger comes out of his hand and just pings you a little bit. And King, I will tell you, Korzakan has a history with poison, so had many
Oh, all right.
a poisonous, almost death experience. I'm sure he's not happy about that. And that was 2. Yes, it was a spell, so 2 action. So one of the blue gremlin that is now flanking Gordy will take an attack. Short sword, 20 to hit.
That hits exactly.
Oh, dang, that's high, man.
Oh, flanking. Is Kershkin flanking now that Kershkin does not have a weapon out?
Admittedly,
it
the
doesn't-
gremlin is slightly higher up, right?
Yeah,
So
it's a
theoretically,
hit. It's a hit. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's a hit.
5 damage.
All right.
All right, 4 damage.
Second attack, miss completely.
Nice.
And third, I guess it would just be a third attack. Not a whole lot going on. Another attack will be a miss. So a hit, miss. And that is the end of its turn. It's going to be Klaus's turn. You're up.
Looking at Kershkin, you've hit my friend Korzakan one too many times, and will infuse his blade with electricity as he says something under his breath, casting True Strike. Yep, you ready to feel the magus?
Oh no.
Yeah, you know you are. All right, so True Strike is roll twice, take the better. So 18 and on the die, and a 5 on the die. So 28 to hit. Crit?
28
No.
is not a crit.
Damn.
Oh, wait, flat-footed. It is a crit.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah. Oh, this is going to feel so good. All right.
Did you finally take Kershkin down after all this time?
I don't think I've ever used D12s before. This feels good. Oh, well, that could have been better. That's okay. 20 times 2 is 40 damage to Kershkin.
40
I'm sure you don't want to just magically clear out all enemies from the cave while you're at it. Just
You know, that's my next action. That's my next
just
action.
Magus.
Yeah. Also, you on a critical hit, you take persistent damage unless that's not allowed with spell strike.
Oh, it's definitely still allowed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You also have persistent damage coming.
Did you add the
way.
extra D8 from your deadly
Oh
rapier?
no! I forgot the D8 from the deadly. No, let me add that in. So an additional 10 damage.
So
Oh
after he
no! It's
falls
just
to the
plus.
ground, he
it's
just
plus 5.
keeps
It's just plus 5, right?
stabbing him.
It doesn't get doubled.
Hit damage combo. Yeah.
That's how good Maguses are. They can roll 10s on a D8.
It's not doubled. Might be. That's a 45. 45.
What else are you cheating at, Josh?
Actually, I forgot that I'd get a +3 instead of a +1 with Laughing
Yeah,
Shadow
all right,
last
it's
time.
dead.
So
Is there anything else is that all 3 actions?
Yeah.
that is all 3 actions.
Okay. Well, at least that's something.
Yeah.
We have finally killed this Kershkin. Damn.
Kershkin goes down. Zoe, you're up. There's a couple small guys left. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so Gordy will slap the one.
Hell out of.
Yeah, so Zoe is going to empower Gordy and boost him. Gordy will slap the one to the south here. Come on, roll well. 18, 28 to hit.
That's a critical.
That's a critical. Sweet. So just a total of 8 damage. Oh, it's dead. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. We're just doing cleanup work here.
Any other actions?
Yeah, and then they still have 2 actions total left. So Gordy will slap the one to the right, I guess. Oh, that's another natural 18. 24 hits.
24 hits, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not crit.
Not crit. That's 10 damage.
So, but he dies too. So you slap. You want to actually describe how you kill these final 2 blue gremlins.
Yeah, I just see like Gordy's like vine just come down and just like slap, just like press them down. Like if it was Mario jumping on a Goomba type thing, just like just like pushing them down and then probably their guts explode outwards. Beautiful picture. Yeah, blue guts. And that is all the Mitflit's done.
And with that, we are out of combat. And with that, we will see you guys next week.
All right.
Ooh.
Hurrah.
We gotta talk to Dobby.
Good luck editing that one, Dolph. Sorry.
A fun time for you.